So has anybody been spying on the other colleges or universities to kind of see what technology that you can use for your project?
We've definitely been looking at the YouTube videos that they've been posting and just see what's going on. And people have some really cool ideas. One that jumps to mind is the Arizona State University and the University of New Mexico teamed together, and their house is built around this concept of two plants that grow together naturally in the desert, one which shades the other one, and the other one which I believe provides the water for both of the plants. So that was a really cool idea.
Yeah. Caltech is competing as well with SciArc, which is an architecture school in Los Angeles, and they actually have a house that moves on wheels.
Wow.
And that it tracks back and forth to create different kinds of lifestyles. So I mean, every team has amazing ideas, and like I said, every team is bringing a whole new story to what's the future of homes. And I think the advantage we have is that we like to think we live in the center of the world here. But at least when it comes to big ideas, new technology, things like Facebook and Google, we really are kind of the center of innovation. And the proposal we have is of a whole new industry for sustainable homes. And I think that if this really were to continue after the competition, we maybe could start a company and actually start creating homes with cores, these homes we call start homes. It's all about starting a new sustainable lifestyle. So I think that's what we bring to the table. It's actually a practical idea that can scale.
Okay, great. I'm just curious, what about your relatives, people who are watching you? Have they been encouraging you, or do you have those certain family members who are anti-green, or what's been the feedback?
So I've been very lucky. My family's been extremely supportive of this whole green industry. They're all very interested to see sort of where I'm going with it as I find my own path. I've had a couple people be a little bit skeptical as far as, well, how are you really going to make this economical? But like Derek was saying before, this whole new business model that we have, where you're mass manufacturing cores, it's almost like the Model T from Ford, the big assembly lines where you put everything together, and then you are able to take this new idea and make it profitable. So yeah, I've been lucky. I've had a lot of support.
When we bring it down to Irvine, we're estimating over 300,000 people will visit the house.
Wow.
And I think in the case of this really new technology that all 20 teams are showcasing, you kind of have to see it to believe it. So we're actually going to bring people into our home and show them that the technology actually working, show them that it's not this kind of futuristic idea. They can have a net zero home tomorrow if they wanted. So they really got to go there to see it. And my mom has been really supportive as well. We have a Facebook page actually where we post photos, we post our videos, and she's just been on there liking everything. So it's nice to have my mom kind of supporting me there.
And she also, when we went down there for a conference earlier, was it January? Yeah. She was nice enough to house like 20 students just crash on her living room floor while we were there. Yeah. So.
Oh, wow. Feeding everyone was quite a challenge there. No, it's good to hear that you have that support because, you know, there are skeptics out there who say, well, first of all, there's no climate change. There's nothing happening there. Solar isn't really a way to make an effective change. But I say, you know, it's one person at a time. It's one behavior at a time that really makes a difference if we put all that together, right?
Absolutely.
And we work together.
Yeah. Solar panels just became cheaper to manufacture all the way from the initial sourcing of the materials than the actual energy that they produce. So it becomes actually a profitable design tool now. And so I think now is really the time to show that solar homes are the way to go. And it's competitions like these where students, using the things they learned in schools, they have the ability to design solar homes. So they should just start popping up all around the country. And hopefully we're starting that kind of revolution now.
Well, great. I'm looking forward to going down to Irvine, and I'm going to, you know, take some pictures and see what kind of technology that's out there for everyone. But I think just working together for that common goal is just good for us. And I have another question for you guys. So what is the future of the home? Are you going to auction it off? Is it going to go on eBay? I don't know. What's going to happen with it?
So we had a number of options to consider. One of the more interesting ones was being approached by Disney World to actually bring it as part of an exhibit on the sort of sustainable living of the future in Epcot. And so it was something that we kind of tossed around, but ultimately the home is coming back to Stanford where it started. It's going to go to the Jasper Ridge Research Station, which is a research nature facility on Stanford's campus, and the park ranger is going to live there with his family. So we're really excited that not only do we get to design and build this sort of prototype of what sustainable living might look like, but we're actually going to get to pass this on to a real family to live in. And the sort of customizability that Derek was talking about earlier, where you can change the shell that the core plugs into, is going to play a part here, because we hope to add an additional bedroom to the house once we bring it back. So then as the house changes its use from the competition to actually being lived in, the house can grow with the family.
And then you can actually see, I mean, in real life, in real time, how everything works, right?
Sure.
I mean, you can do a study and see the longevity of the core, for instance, because there will actually be a real life family living there and using it every day. And so that'll be quite interesting. So you plan on keeping numbers and tracking that to see what happens with it?
Students will keep getting data from that house for the rest of its lifetime. So.
Okay, great. Now, will there be some sort of tour where we can go see it?
Yeah, I think your next show will actually bring you into the house. It should be done by then.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Get a sneak peek.
Like, can I stay a night there, or I don't know?
We might have to charge you for that. So.
Okay, that's we'll have to talk off camera about that. Okay, that's great. So, what else would you like to add about this project?
Anybody watching should definitely follow the project. We have a website where they can see photos of the project. They can read our blog. They can find out about the design and the team. We also have an active Twitter where we're posting stuff almost on a day-to-day basis. So they should definitely follow us from now until October and actually come to Irvine to see the house.
Okay, and where's that location in Irvine?
It's at a place called Orange County Great Park. It's a really nice acred facility where they'll have 10 houses on one side, 10 houses on the other, and you can go see them for free. It'll be October 3rd to 13th this year.
We're also hoping to hold some tours over the summer once the house is finished here at Stanford. And we have this big Earth Day celebration coming up.
Right.
It's this Monday?
It's April 22nd.
22nd, yes.
So if people want to come out and tour the site then, it's not finished yet, but we have a structure and it's still pretty cool to check out. And we'd love to have anybody who's interested come out and walk around.
Okay. Since you're still in the process of completing the home, can anybody from the community, say watching this show, volunteer or contact you, or you pretty much have all the volunteers that you need right now?
We'd love to engage the community in any way we can. So if people are interested in actually coming to see the house, then just have them contact us. Our information is on the website.
And that website is?
SolarDecathlon.stanford.edu.
Yes.
Okay, great. And so this has been quite an interesting process for you. How do you feel that this can help you with your future endeavors? I mean, after you graduate, you go out into the real world, you start working.
Well, this is kind of what I want to do. I'm getting a degree in sustainable design and construction, so what better way to dig in than to design a sustainable house and construct it? So I'm very excited, definitely, to take this hands-on knowledge that I have and combine it with the classroom knowledge that I've already gained and bring it into the workforce with me.
And I think I've learned a lot about teamwork. About leadership and working from different backgrounds and experiences to create kind of the same vision.
Yeah, I can see you guys utilizing this in the quote-unquote real world in the future, because all of that plays a part, right? Teamwork, diversity, being able to take a big idea and break it down into smaller pieces so you can, finish that project. So yeah, I think that's really great. Is it anything else you'd like to say about the project at all?
I think that's it. We're hoping that this really sparks a change in the industry. So people watching should expect solar homes pretty soon, all around.
Okay, great. Well, before we go today, I actually have something that I want to try out on you guys, and it is actually a game that we're going to play here. Okay?
Okay.
So I am going to ask a question. And whoever gets the answer correctly will be a winner. And what I have here today is this elegant green, let's see, BPA-free sippy cup. How's that? And I'm going to put this here because this is the prize, right?
All
Oh my
right.
goodness.
Okay.
There you go.
So I'm going to ask Derek and you, Erica, to pick a number from 1 to 10.
5.
7.
7. Okay. So Derek is the winner because I was thinking of 0.
That's 0.
Ooh,
Makes
okay.
sense.
Okay.
So my show, my rules, I make them up as I go. Okay, so I have a question for you, Derek. And remember, Erica, you can steal this cup and win. Okay.
You're going down.
So the name and concept of Earth Day was pioneered in 1969 by A. Senator Gaylord Nelson, B. Snoop Doggy Dogg, C. John McConnell, or D. Austin Powers?
I'm going to have to guess A.
Okay, and so you're not correct. It was not Senator Gaylord Nelson. So I'm going to read the question one more time for you, Erica. Okay, so focus.
Okay.
The name and concept of Earth Day was pioneered in 1969 by A. Senator Gaylord Nelson, B. Snoop Doggy Dogg, C. John McConnell, or D. Austin Powers?
Okay, well, I know it's not A. Derek got that one wrong. Snoop Dogg does seem like a pretty sustainable guy.
Well,
but I'm going to have to go with C.
okay, and C is the answer. So congratulations, you win the sippy cup. Yay!
Thank you.
Okay. So I'd just like to finish the show by saying it's been great having you guys here. And I'm just so excited for the direction you're heading. And I'm excited for Stanford for actually having the first solar home competing in the decathlon. I think it's something that they want to probably examine in the future and continue with what you've started. And it's been a pleasure having you here today.
Thank
and
you so
so
much.
one more time, let's put up where the audience could get more information. Can you tell us that website?
Sure. It's solardecathlon.stanford.edu.
Okay.
And also feel free to look us up on Facebook, Stanford Solar Decathlon. We have all sorts of videos and photos and updates going on up there. So if anybody's interested, that's a great place to keep track of us as well.
Okay, well, great. I'm going to be out to see you guys pretty soon and to shoot some video and to see how this house is coming along.
Great. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you so very much for coming tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's ours, Yvelle.
All right. I think we did pretty good here.